Alright. Welcome back to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, everyone. We will, Joseph and Snapper have some work commitments, but both of them are going to resolve in the next few weeks or so, but they'll be here in about half an hour, so that'll be good. So let's switch back right to the Lost level, where you eventually managed to knock back the various legions here, including invisible stalkers, fireball throwing things. Everyone's pretty much beaten up. Thyad, Balin, Kane, Joseph. Joseph's incredibly beat up. Except Snapper. Snapper's always dodging out the way. But remember, this is exactly the point where we ended it last time. Everyone's up, though some of you only just. So, the fine fellows of Troll Skull Alley. What would you like to do?
Alright, so good thing is that nobody died, which we're very close to. So the first thing Cross is going to do is he's going to approach Joseph and say, hey, I saved this one for you, and since nobody died, I think it's safe to use it. And I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on him.
Joseph takes a big breath in. Oh, he is no longer at 14 hit points. He's back to his usual maximum self. I really hope he recorded what his maximum hit points were, because sometimes these things get lost.
Yeah, hopefully. Alright. I'm just going to discount the 100 GPs out of my inventory. Yeah.
And you're saving that because if somebody died, that would have cost that spell slot?
Yep. I think no. I actually had Revivify, but I think I was out of like third level spells.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so Joseph's good. The life force goes back into him. When he gets here, we'll just remind him of that. What are the rest of you doing? At the moment, Scalus Iron Eyes is doing some type of divine attunement into the heart of the mountain itself. And
I believe that my healing spirit had one more. I think I only got 2 on Kane.
Sure.
So I'd like to do one more for him. Well, 2 is better than none.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna. Yeah, then I'll do a Cure Light Wounds. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll do 1 on myself and 1 on Kane.
Okay.
Let's see. How do I do that? Do I do it from here? There it is. There's 1 for Kane. So you don't get the 2, you just get the 5 Kane. And then I got 1 more. Is it for me. 5 apiece.
Okay. All the Duragar that survived, all 3 of them, kind of lean up against the post, lean up against this altar here and tend to their wounds as best they can. They're pretty beat up. One of them says in Dwarvish, you guys might want to rest up a bit. Oh no, it's Skella Iron Eyes probably going to be there for a while. So smoke them if you got them. Take a load up, friends.
Do you know how long the ritual takes?
Probably a good hour or so from now. So rest up, heal up, tend to those wounds. So what I'm trying to say is you can take a short rest.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna do that. Do we know where the invisible stalkers came in? Did they come in through an open door?
Through the north.
Yeah.
This door here.
I'd like to close the door if they're not closed already.
Yeah, short rest is not going to do anything for me. I'm completely out of spells. I have nothing left on lay on hands. I'm in bad shape when the next encounter.
What, don't you?
Yeah,
Don't you
I
have
was
any
going
hit
to say the
dice?
same.
And no hit dice.
Really?
Yep, I used them up all last time.
It's been a
I was-
long day
I
though.
was full health when. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also like completely.
Oh my goodness.
Who's rolling that rubbish?
I know, right?
Oh,
Okay.
Balland, come on.
It's really sad. That's 4. Alright, one more. That's better. 7.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but as Scalar Iron Eye, and also I want to point out as well, you did detect a dagger on her, which you suspected was the Dagger of Blindness, that Azrock, back on level 3, I think it was, requested that you find. It seems it's his dagger.
Didn't she give it to us?
Yeah,
Oh,
she gave it to us.
Oh, she did give it to you. Okay, yep, I take it all back. Okay, and as she entered the heart of the mountain, I'm not sure if I read this or not, but because we're running out of time last time, but you hear the Mad Mage voices thundering across the temple, and it says, "Secrets lost have been found again, and here at the heart of the Undermountain, you have but one last trial. Attune to the heart, Iron Eye. Attune and ask of your people's future in this realm, my realm." So it started about an hour ago, and as you're tending your wounds, you had the attack, you put that off, and eventually you see Scalar Iron Eye kind of stand up, and she swings her hands open and she says, "What fate awaits my people?" And you hear Halister's voice once again echoing around the kingdom. "You have proved yourself worthy, Scalar Iron Eye. You may mind to your heart's content. Mine all the mithril you like from this level. But be warned, do not leave this level. I give you this level, mine, and mine, and mine, and leave when you have gotten enough mithril that you could spend in a lifetime, and then never return again." And Scalar Iron Eye kind of nods, turns round, reapproaches you guys and says, "Well, it seems, what happened to my Duragar?"
Oh, I think you weren't aware of that, but we got attacked pretty bad. We managed to fend them off, but some of them got lost in the process. Yeah.
And she turns a suspicious eye to her fellow Duragar, and she says, "Is this true?" And they respond back, "Yes, it's true, Scalar. If it weren't for them, we'd all be dead." And Scalar kind of says, "Well, I think that, we'll continue searching around here. Maybe there's some Duragar around who didn't know what was happening. But it seems we've got some mining to do, boys." And she walks up to Krosk and says, "So, what are your plans from here?"
What do you mean, my plans?
"Well, we're going to be mining here. It seems that all the dangers have gone. What do you plan to do?"
To be very honest, I didn't think I would get so far. So probably just go to the next level. I'm in depth with these guys, so I'll just follow them. I'm also the chosen one. Not sure by who or for what, but that's kind of like my calling.
She slaps you on the back and says, "Well, as one chosen one to another, I can relate." And she approaches Kane. Says, "Your lizard man friend doesn't seem too committed. What are your plans from here?"
Well, we're together, so I don't see us taking up the pickaxes and doing any mining.
So you're gonna delve further deep into the mountain?
I think that is correct. I think we will be doing that.
Well, you want to find a quiet corner and rest up before you go down? Be my guest.
All right, thank you.
And let's just say for narration, you find a quiet room off to the side, something like this one would be useful, or maybe even the side ones over here. And you can take a long rest.
Did we ever get the story of why she fought with the hobgoblins?
You know that they had a dagger, and the dagger was stolen, and then you saw the dagger on Scala, and she gave it to you as part of the deal.
Yeah, but she never really came clean on why she stole that specific item, right?
Nope. But yeah, it's a dagger of blind sight. You don't need to give it back, of course. But if you want to use the dagger of blind sight, I think all it does mechanically is just give you blind sight, which is nothing. Let's quickly look at it.
If we're going to have dinner, I'm just going to quickly ask her. Okay, so from one chosen one to another, why did you take the dagger? Seems like a very specific object, and definitely not used for mining.
Well, it gives me blind sight. I can see invisible things. Why wouldn't I take it? It's cool.
Okay, that's a pretty good reason.
Yep.
All right, so we take a long rest.
Yep. Long rest up.
Oh, finally!
Yes.
This was a long day.
Ready for a long nap.
Ooh.
Long rest? Yes! Thank you!
I only had one single spell slot left.
Pretty much
It was
you
100%
guys
more than me.
look like that at Walker in your background there, Kane. That's pretty much how you guys look at the moment.
Yeah, for sure, man. Woohoo! Alright, long rest. Sweet!
So let's Snapper know and Joseph, of course, when they join us. So unless you have anything else you want to do, we can guys can head down to the 7th level if you like.
We go that level, or just to give the dagger back to the hobgoblins? What do you guys think?
Maybe on the way back. I mean, if we go back, I should say. We'll go back eventually.
And she did promise you 1,000 gold pieces for its return, so that might factor into your decision.
I'm gonna ask Stella if she knows anywhere where there would be a stash of arrows. My quiver's a little short, Stella, and I'm gonna need some arrows.
You go to the Goblin Market on level 3 if you like.
All right, I know it.
3? No, I think it was level 2 actually. I take it
Level
back.
2, right?
Yeah, level 2. And
All right.
if you also note, I think there's a gate somewhere here to level 2, which you could take.
Oh, yeah. Where was that? That was, let's see, gate 2. All right.
We also saw a gate to level 4, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right there.
There's 2 gates to 2. Oh, no, sorry. Gate to question mark and gate to 2. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, maybe we do take care of this, because other than my magic arrows that I found, I only have 3 arrows left. So
Oh
Wow.
boy.
it might be. it was going to be hand-to-hand combat soon for Balin.
Yelling obscenities at each other.
Yeah, I was going to throw my bow.
Yeah, sure, we can go. Also, Cross is going to ask Balin if he should invest in like a infinite quiver or something. Just
That is a good suggestion, my friend. I think next time I'm in town, I will look around for something like that.
okay. And if you need a loan, I'll be happy to help.
Oh, thank you, Prosk.
There is a gate here to level 2. I'm just struggling to find it on the map, but you guys did find it because I remember looking through the other end of it.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
bottom.
right.
Yep.
I know what I'm doing. I'm looking at the
Oh,
wrong
no.
map. That's why I can't find it. So it was in. Up in this room here. There was a gate here. Don't know who's scribbling on the map, but that would be an arch gate to level 2. I think it was Snapper is actually putting it on. I'll just put here gate to level 2. Make it a bit bigger. And red. There you go, can't miss it. Okay, so do you go so the so carved into this arch gate is an image of a rust monster.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone's ready, yeah, I'd like to go acquire some arrows.
Okay,
Do it.
The gate doesn't appear active at the moment. The only clue you have is an image of a rust monster.
Oh, aha. You know what? I never use my hand axes. I'm gonna put the metal up against the gate.
Okay, as soon as you do, you touch the metal of the hand axe. The metal head instantly turns to rust and then disappears. So you're down one hand axe.
All right.
You've got I guess you got a handle, half an hand axe. But yeah, and then the gate opens.
Oh, very good.
So who's going through?
That sounds scary when you ask it like
I know.
that,
I was
but,
going to say, wow.
Something happened to Syed last time he went, so it could be good or bad.
I'll go in after Balin.
So who is going first? Sorry, I said after Balin.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess. Ooh, this is scary. I guess I will go in.
Okay. Now just give me 1 second.
I hesitate long enough to determine whether or not I hear him screaming.
Yeah.
Roll me a D9 if you'd be so kind, Balin. Rather oddly shaped D9.
Yeah.
I think this is a positive thing. Maybe something good will come out of it.
I usually use the roller. What's the symbol for that again? Is it
Slash RD9.
RD9? Oops. Slash
Like that.
RD9. Oh, got it. Slash R. I was putting it in the wrong spot.
4. Okay. Now can you roll me a D6?
I can do that.
You want to roll high. Good.
5's pretty high.
Okay, so you go through and you see this brief rune appear on top of the gate, and then it disappears. And So you get a boon effect, which is a good thing. Whenever you roll damage, you can re-roll any of the damage dice once.
Okay.
So if you do damage and you roll a bunch of ones, you can say, I want to re-roll that one.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well,
I'll just let you know that you could have also gotten a Bane effect. The Bane effect was the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or suffer the effect of the confusion spell for 1 minute.
oh.
Which could be attacking your party, it could be doing nothing, it could be wandering away in a random direction. So it's a good thing. But you see Balin walk through this room, poof, goes up, and he passes through. Who's going in next?
I'll go in next.
Kane,
So
you go
can-
through. You just teleport through to the goblin's storage area. No effect.
Okay.
And the rest of you take the lead and step through. Boom, 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 boom. You'll find yourself back in level 2 of the goblin. Whoops. Of the goblin market. You remember this place,
Alright.
guys? The memories.
Yeah.
Look, it's-
So long ago.
It's even got some of Syed's zombies there.
Oh. I'm pretty sure somebody tried to sell me a rusty sword here.
Well, you don't need one of those.
No.
If I remember right, the arrows here were expensive.
Yeah. It's not. This is not the
That's
bargain.
okay. They're kind of neat. I'm just gonna ask around, see if I can find a good price or better than I did before.
Okay, let me get the prices. I don't think it's too bad, but let's have a look. What am I doing? This one.
How long has it been since we stepped into town?
Not too long. A few days.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like it's only been a couple days, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I remember we went back after Schoolport, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
That's right.
When you headed
Yeah.
back down, I don't think you've gone back up since.
Got it.
So we went up after we got the cast after Willow, because I stayed in the tower while you guys went back to town.
Oh yeah.
That could be right. Yes. So you want arrows?
Yes.
For 20 gold, 20 arrows, it'll be 3 gold pieces. Which is about 3
Outrageous.
times.
I'll tell him in Goblin. This is outrageous, but I will pay.
That was fine. You can get up to 3 quivers, so you can get 60 arrows.
That's good.
Anybody else require anything?
Oh, yeah, I think I might have depleted my javelins. Hold on here. Yeah, I could use some javelins.
Okay.
I'll mosey around, see if I can find some.
Okay, so for a javelin, 15 silver pieces.
Okay.
Cross, Art, do you need anything?
No.
I think we're good on food. So yeah, I don't need anything else.
Okay. So do you bamf back through to level 6, the lost level?
Yep.
Okay, who's going first?
And also, can we do like a quick checkpoint in case Joseph and Snapper?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we'll tell him we got the long rest. Joseph gets all his hit points back. You don't level up, by the way.
No, that's fine.
And allow them to buy stuff if they like. So who's going first to the gate this time?
It's been a while since I
That's
did
the
that.
spirit. Roll me a d9 there, Rollo.
All right. So it's oh wait. R Did it work? No. I'm having some issues with my keyboard. Sorry about that.
Did it roll it for you?
Yeah, that can work. The thing is that I spilled Coke
Oh,
on my mechanical keyboard like earlier this evening, so I'm using a spare one, which is not very useful.
is your mechanical keyboard dead?
It has a sticky key, and I'm in the process of repairing it.
That's almost the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you know that you picked up the Outer Room of Security. Okay,
Oh,
let's see that. So, do you want me to roll the d6 as well?
yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so I'll let you roll the d6. 3. Oh. So for the next 24 hours, you cannot gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws. No advantage for you, mister.
That sucks.
Yeah, I do still have advantage on initiative. Initiative though.
Let's have a look. Can't gain attack rolls. Sure, I'll give you an advantage on initiative. That's fine.
Okay, awesome.
Oh, imagine if Snapper drew that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No sneak attack for you, mister. I know. Well, sometimes sneak attack, but not as often as it could be. So you bamf back down to level 6. If you remember, there was a path behind, but it was blocked. The Mad Mage said you can't leave until you sort out this heart of the mountain business. And you go there, and you follow another path down to level 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Alright. So let's do that. So leave the market hall. Okay. And over here. Listen to where you guys are. Now, some of you probably can't see. We're attempting the dynamic lighting again. Snapper can't see, but we'll get to that. What's Syed doing in order to see?
Dark vision.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I will give you dark vision.
Anyone else need it?
I do not.
Do you want to be stealthy? If so, I can take it. Otherwise, I'll just use a produce flame.
I never use my second level spells, so I might as well.
All right,
They're always the last spells I have.
I like
So
it.
I'm gonna give it to Krosk and Snapper,
Awesome.
I think. Yeah, I'll just use up all of my second levels.
It's funny how different classes have like a not very useful spell level. Mine is 4 surprisingly. They're well, no, actually, it's 3, I think,
Mm-hmm.
with just very situational.
Oh, 3 is
spells
like
there.
my bread and butter of spell slots.
Remember back in the day, though, you're excited to get second level spells.
Yeah.
Now they're just never use them.
So can you see now Krosk and Syed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me
I'm-
explain what you see. Actually, get my notes organized here.
Hey, everybody.
Oh,
Hey.
And
excellent.
how's it going?
Good.
So you'll be pleased to know that you got all your hit points back.
Oh,
So you're no longer on 14. And the other good news is... was there any other good news? Take a long rest. Feel free to long rest yourself up.
have we left the lost level, or are we still there?
We
Lost
left.
level. You went back. You went through a gate. Remember, there was numerous gates on that level, and you bamped back up to level 2. So if you need any basic supplies from the player's handbook, you can grab that. That was the sum total. Yeah. So take a long rest. Restore all those. Do you know what your hit points were before?
Yeah, I have it written down on my sheet somewhere else.
Okay.
So I'll get those.
Yeah.
But did we get anything from the heart of the mountain, or was it? What was that about? Just curious.
She attuned to the heart of the mountain effectively, and she asked, "What fate awaits my people?" Alistair says they're free to mine on that level for as long as they like. Because remember, there's lots of veins of mithril. Once they're finished mining, they can leave, but they can't come back. So there was only there's actually her and 6 dwarves. There were 3 dwarves elsewhere in there. So she's a little down that half of her clan died. Well, more than half. But she's back at it. So do you need anything from the goblin market, Joseph?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Right. So here you go. And and now you've just entered the 7th level. And as you go down and down and down, following this tunnel down, the air grows thick here. Now that you're so far below the earth, there's almost a sour taste to it. And in the distance, you hear the dull crash of thunder echoing through the caverns. It's almost a rhythmic crashing of thunder, like. And almost Balin picked this up before anybody else, but you can almost hear, almost distant area, the sound of upbeat, jubilant music. Maybe played through a flute. Something like that. And as you're pondering what this thunder and this very slight music means, your old buddy, Alistair Blackcloak, this time the voice goes directly into your head. There's that loathsome voice you hear once again. And he says, "Do you hear it? The distant thunder, the footfalls, and that music, slow, insidious, venom wrapped in velvet. Go to it, my contestants. Go, and quickly, for nightfall is even here below the earth, and when midnight tolls, it tolls for thee." And the voice leaves your head.
Man, I don't know if I trust him, but what choice do we have to... This guy's a jerk.
I'm actually surprised he called us contestants.
Yeah.
Okay. Red Bull induced, what would you like to do?
I'm going to attempt to sneak ahead and try not to die. So I'm outside the light.
Okay, the other thing, Joseph, is everybody has dark vision on them now. So you're not emitting a light source, thanks to a bunch of burned spells by Syed.
This level here, our dark vision doesn't work. Our normal dark vision.
No more dark vision works. So at the moment,
Okay.
you're walking in darkness, but you all have dark vision, so...
Okay.
Kind of normal.
I'm utilizing my invisibility and darkness and stealth, and just kind of
Okay, so you want to
trucking along.
you'd all like to make stealth checks. That's fine. So we're at a 23 from Balin. Cool. Said I really
Just in case it makes a difference, it is a 25 because of my boots of element kind.
Okay.
I was looking at our notes. We found one boot, and we haven't seen a second one, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, recall that. Okay. Is that something we could buy, a mismatched boot of elven kind upstairs in the water deep, or is that something we'd have to find the matching pair?
I mean, you could try in Waterdeep. It'd be unusual that people are selling one half of the magic item, but certainly try.
It's a clearance sale, man. Come on.
Yep, so the cavern just continues on. Oh, bring Snapper forward. Let's just assume he's crawling on the ceiling. More caverns. Oh, Cross, you wandered off the map.
Yeah, my mouse is also acting up. It's kind of like always panning for some reason.
Let me make it so you can no longer walk through walls. Okay.
Is the I think my vision is limited. It should be 60 feet. Huh?
Yeah, I mean you can see down here, right? That's 60 feet away.
I can only see it here.
Oh, that's weird.
Let me check. Maybe I set it to 30 by mistake. Oh, I did. My apologies. There you go, 60 feet.
All right. Which way, guys? A lot of.
Maybe go left. It looks wider. Maybe not.
Okay, you go kind of maybe up first. It looks like, or north. Okay.
Well, I'll follow you. You're saying north. You can do that.
I'm open, but no one has any other ideas.
Looks like they're connected.
Can we tell where the flute or the music is coming from?
Make a perception check. The first, no, not the first roll. 15. Seems to be coming. Let's see. What? Sorry, it's just being. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, I see it. It appears to be coming far off to the west. And there's almost a really strange echo to it as well. Like you're used to to the east. This basic direction. I always get my east and west confused, which is not a good trait for a dungeon master. But you hear it coming well off to this way, east. And you've been in caverns before, you're used to the echoes, but there's something odd about the echoes here. But it's definitely coming from the west.
Can I investigate to try to figure out what's strange about this echo?
You can make a nature check.
Nature. Ooh, okay.
17. It's weird because you think there's an extra large cavern between you and the sound of it. And that's what's giving this strange echo. Oh, who did we lose? We lost someone. Frosk. Oh.
Oh, yep.
Let me get Frosk back. Okay, yeah, so there's some big echo, huge cavern in between you and the sound of the flute.
Okay. All right. I guess let's proceed then. We'll go up here. Oh.
Did anyone take the Dagger, by the way, of Blindsight and attune to it? Just to remind your team that we have an item that we haven't returned yet, I don't think, to Azarok.
Yep. No one attuned to it, though.
I was just reminding you. I thought Joseph's no claim to it. I'm just reminding the team.
Oh, yeah. We forgot.
Yeah.
I think we were going to go do that, and then we didn't, but next time.
Yeah, I think we decided to on our way back to town. I think.
As
Sorry.
you glance
So it's-
around that corner, Alan, with your stealth of 23, you see a rather large bear. And from the north here, you can hear... the smell is even getting here, the smell of, well, crap, basically. And this creature is just pouring its way back and forth. Yeah, hasn't appeared to have noticed you.
Okay. I'm gonna back up here, and you said it was moving around
Just pacing
like a
back and
normal.
forth. Pacing back and forth. Didn't see you, you think, and wasn't acting aggressively.
Okay.
Living here in British Columbia, I don't know about where you guys are, but we often see bears, and they're not the huge grisly things you see people want to rip people's throat out on the movies. They're quite passive. These ones, I'm not saying are passive, but
It looked very large.
Yeah, where I live, sometimes they're in garages or in trash cans a little further out of town from where I'm at. So yeah.
Would you guys want to maybe go around this other way? And, I mean, we'll probably have to go through there at some point. But
Yeah, let's try going around.
Yeah, I could also start. I could also try to strike a conversation with the bear. What do you guys think about that?
oh, yeah, that sounds good. You want to try
Okay.
that now?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a couple minutes. And I'm
Okay.
going to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
okay. Are you going to approach the bears to talk to them, or?
Yeah, just
You want us
slow-
to stay behind?
yeah, just be ready, but not threaten.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll kind of stay out of sight then, but like be able to see Krosk.
Are you sneaking, Krosk?
I'm kind of like approaching like a shy person entering a room, like, hey everyone.
Hey, that's how I enter a room.
Hey, bears, how's it going? Just
And the bear turns around and sees you. And you are speaking to them. Can you make me an animal handling check, but at advantage?
oh, I cannot get advantage.
Oh! That is true. Yeah, Ross got cursed by going through one of the gates and he can't roll at advantage. The bear stands up and says, "Who are you?"
Oh, we're just visitors from the top levels. We're the fine fellows of Troll School Manor, and I'm just happy to see animals out here. It's been a couple levels, you know.
You are with the Pale Man, aren't you?
With the who?
The Pale Man.
No.
And the bear gets up on their haunches, looking very threatening.
Oh no. We're kind of like independent bar owners in search of adventure. Who's this pale man you're talking about?
He's a pale man who lives in the castle. I suggest you leave before we rip your throat out. You can make a persuasion check if you like. Definitely not
Okay.
at advantage. Excuse me.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh. No, you're not with the Pale Man. Are you with the giants?
No, as I mentioned, we're kind of like on our own. Have you ever been to different levels? Is this kind of like your home?
What is a level?
So it's kind of like when you go very, very deep into a cave and you kind of like transport yourself into a different world. Ever done that?
You speak very confusing.
Never mind. So yeah, no, we're not with the giants. We're not with the pale men. We're just kind of like, as I said, visiting.
Well, I think with your 20 persuasion, I'll say, well, the giants are friends. We are allied with them. And if you're here, I suggest you speak carefully with them as well. But
Oh,
be warned, they're very confused at times. Like,
confused as in having too much beer, or
confused, like, talk to us and we're friendly towards them, we don't attack, and they're hesitant, and eventually they succeed. Eventually they trust us, and then the next day we go through the same routine again. They seem surprised to see us. We are friendly, they become friends, and the next day they seem to have forgotten about it. So every night, for some reason, they forget what's happening.
yeah, that's
Might be something to do. I mean, there's a family of 6 here, but there used to be a family of 7. 7th giant, someone called Norsh, was slain some time ago. Maybe that's the source of their confusion, I don't know. I mean, we ourselves have a couple of cave bear cubs here, and losing them would be devastating.
yeah,
So,
I imagine.
I mean, we heard a rock slides. I couldn't tell you how long ago, with no moon here. Time just tends to bleed into one. But we did hear a rock fall. And then we never saw Norsh again.
That's useful. I appreciate that. Just to know, and I'll approach a little bit. Just do you need food? Are you okay with supplies and all that?
Yes, they look a little thin. Not terribly thin, but they do say, which is always appreciated.
Okay, I'm going to cast Goodberry and just throw the 10 of them at them and say, "Hey, these seem like they're not that much, but they taste really good and make your belly full. So that's pretty sweet. So you can either eat it yourself. I'm actually going to pop one myself, just so they know it's not harmful.
Now, the beers where I live, we have blueberry farms here, and the blueberry farms have like big electric fence out, and the bears here just love berries so much. So I'm going to assume these bears do. That's a Miley Bear reference, and they're just ecstatic, ecstatic to see a berry, and they instantly gobble 3 of them, and then say, "That's the best beer I've ever had in my entire bear life."
Yeah, they're pretty good. So, yeah, I guess thank you for the information. And if you see the giants, just tell them that we're over here and we're really cool. Okay.
You understand we can't talk to the giants.
Well, yeah. Sometimes I forget that. Well, all right. Thank you.
And as you leave, you see these bears pick up the berry in their teeth and take it to the back, presumably to their cubs.
Oh, nice.
And I see Snapper in the Roll20 now, so assumes he's not far away. Excellent.
So I go back and relay all that information to them, and say I'm not an expert, but I think the giants might be under a curse or a spell of just forgetting every once in a while what is going on. And the pale men have no idea.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy's in the house.
Hey, Jimmy, how's it going?
Can I pick some pockets?
Not yet.
Some bear pockets.
The good news, though, Snapper, is feel free to take your long rest.
Okay.
That's good. Is there any supplies you need from the Goblin Market? They went to the Goblin Market briefly through a gate. Do you need any basic supplies?
I'm going to say no. Thank you.
Okay. And the other thing is, once the dwarves, the Mad Mage spoke to the dwarves and said basically you can mine all the mithril you like on the level you're just at. but once you've mined, you can't come back. So mine what you can, carry what you can, but then you can't come back. So they're currently mining the level that you just left. Now you're in this level here. The most interesting thing was when you arrived, you heard this from the Mad Mage. And other than that, they've just been exploring. They've noticed a sound of a flute, which is coming from the east. But the echo was weird, and I can't remember who it was. I think it was Bellin worked it out. There's a big cavern, like a huge cavern between where the flute's being played and where you guys are. And Krosk just talked to some cave bearers and learned that the giants here are under some sort of spell, and that one of their family, someone called Norsh, died apparently under a rock slide or something like that. They're not sure. But maybe that's the source of their madness, their grief. But it's very much almost like the movie Memento, if you've seen that. They seem to have no short-term memory.
Okay. How long would it take to mine, and how much would I get for mining?
Oh, it's a week's. And mining
okay.
is a slow task, so yeah.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you're on the wall of the caves here.
Okay.
And everybody has dark vision cast on them, including you. So you can move in shadows and stuff like that. There's no actual light sources. Syed cast dark vision on everybody who didn't have it. So everybody's effectively has dark vision now. Okay, so
Is dark vision a ritual, or did you upcast that, Saeed?
No, I never use my second level spell, so might as well.
Okay.
burn 3 secondable slots.
All right. Should we mosey around this other way? Keep on going east to see if we can find out where this sound is coming from.
Yep, let's do it.
Oh, something's up here, boys.
So this Balin, it seems as if is the massive cavern. You look down upon it. You can't see the other side. You do see this giant here, though. And what he... Do you have a nice picture of a stone giant? I do. They're looking pretty much like this. And remember I said before you could hear heavy thunder sounds? And you see this giant just at the edge of your vision, Balin, and anybody else who can see it. And, I mean, this giant looks buff, even for a giant. I mean, they use huge musclies, don't know their own strength, but this one almost looks like an athlete, almost. Very, very strong, very, very fit. And you see him running back and forth. You hear huffing and puffing, and the thunder sounds get longer. And then they come back. And right on the edge here, he starts doing push-ups. And then he dashes back to the other side again, out of your sight.
Like an athlete in training.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if I want to disturb him while he's working out.
And Bellin, being Mr. Perceptive of the party, you hear him muttering something about the Pale Man. It's like, Pale Man. We know where you are, Pale Man. And then more sprints. Then you see him come down here, and then he lifts up a few rocks, looks under the rocks, kind of toss them aside. And these are almost as big as you, and he effortlessly throws these rocks aside. He says, come up, man. Then you hear him doing some sprints and some heavy breathing. You assume he's doing push-ups. And then he's out of your sight.
So do we want to ask this giant who the Pale Man is, or do we want to avoid this guy?
I mean, the bear said they were nice, and you know the saying, animals and drunk people always tell the truth. So,
all right.
Speak to giants.
I can. I don't speak giant, but is he speaking in common?
No,
I'm assuming?
sorry, he's speaking in giant.
Oh, he's speaking in giant. All right. I don't speak giant. Does anyone speak giant? No. That might be. That might be a difficult though. I mean, he might speak common.
Art, do you have tongues? That would be the way to get around this.
I do not have tongues.
Okay.
Joseph will cast tongues on who wants to talk.
There you go. Joseph has it.
I don't know. Feel free, Joseph. You're pretty good at persuading, right?
I think. I mean, Jeff's better than I am, so
But
I'm
who's
gonna-
the buffest in our party?
Jeff
They'll have more.
or
in common.
Kane. So I'm going to cast tongues on Kane.
Yeah,
Okay.
he definitely can talk about like lifting and
Yeah.
lifting iron.
All right, so I'm trying to communicate with the stone giant, and Joseph's cast my ability to listen and speak.
Yep, you can speak. Now keep this in mind. Anybody can understand you, though. Anybody. It's a weird thing about tongues. It's almost a disadvantage. You can't really talk in secret in tongues because everybody will understand you. So there's a goblin, for example, that only speaks goblin. The goblin will perfectly understand you. Probably not important, but this came up in a campaign I was doing the other day.
Huh, interesting. Okay. All right. So I've stepped away for a second. We haven't done anything with him. We just saw him doing his little workout thing.
Yeah, and we'll just say you interpret him as complaining about the pale man. No, man.
So I'm going to say hello there. We're adventurers. Who is this pale man that you're talking about?
And I assume you mean you're on the edge of the cavern here and shouting out into it, Kane? Where is Kane? Kane, come back over here. There we go.
Oh,
I moved you down there.
I must have got myself lost. Okay.
Okay, so you
How
cast
far-
tongues, and you...
How far away is the guy?
Well, you don't see him at the moment, because while you do have dark vision, I mean, almost anybody can see is this sort of area, depending on how far your dark vision ranges. But you call out, and then you hear him sprinting back. And he comes right up to the cave and says, "Who are you, tiny creatures?
So I
So
say,
tiny and small."
we're adventurers from the surface.
Adventures from the surface? What brings you here?
We are we're on a campaign. We're exploring this level.
Have you met the Pale Man?
I don't think we have. Who is this pale man?
He's he lives in the castle just there behind me.
Does he go by another name?
We just know him as the Pale Man.
Is he a friend of yours?
He's no friend to my family. And then it's all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, he does sprints. Comes back. You hear him grunting and doing some push-ups. And he comes back. Who are you?
I just spoke with you. Do you recognize me?
What are you talking about? Who are you? What brings you here?
Another short-term memory. I'll just repeat what I said before.
Okay. Have you met the Pale Man?
I'm stuck in a loop. It's like Groundhog Day. We haven't. Why? Are you looking for the Pale Man?
We seek the Pale Man. Maybe he
We're-
is a cure to this madness.
Where
Bush.
can we find the Pale Man?
Bush. Sprints off down there, sprints back. Does some push-ups. Who are you? What brings you here?
Boy.
Yeah. Hey, King, I don't think this is working, man. We might. As
I don't
well,
think it's working either.
Have you met the Pale Man?
We haven't, but we're trying to find him. Can you tell us which way to go?
He's in the castle, behind me.
Okay. Can you lead the way?
Sure, it's this way. Come down. Boosh, 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 boosh.
All right.
So this is.
How far of a fall is that? How far down is that?
Yep. Whoops. Get to the notes.
Ugh.
So, it's like about 20 feet down, but it's on a 45-degree angle. So you could slide down it very
I was going to
easily.
cast Featherfall, but never mind.
All right. So we're going to take the shortcut and slide down it.
So if you want to slide
Like it.
down, you can do so easily enough. No roll required, and get down here
Do
if you
it.
want to.
All right. Woo! That's
Now,
probably the most-
what you see, yeah. So what you see, actually, is in the center of this cavern, you see a castle, and as you see by this is how big you guys are, and that the castle is tiny. It's very tiny. But Balin, you can make out it doesn't look like a model or anything. You see little vines and stuff on the outside of the tower. It's an actual proper castle, but it's small enough to fit in a 20-foot cube. And there's a little almost spiral. Well, it almost looks like it's standing on top of a pole, and it's just floating up there.
How high up?
It is. It's 80 foot up. 80.
Wow. Long ways up.
And then
It-
you hear someone saying, oh, "Curse the pale man," and you see him trying to climb up this kind of almost pole that he's onto, but he slips back down, and he comes and says, "Who are you? Have you met the pale man?
Not yet. We would like to meet him.
He's in the castle behind me."
I see that. We saw you trying to climb it. Looks like it may be difficult getting up there.
You are more than welcome to try. I cannot manage it.
How tall is this guy? He's like 20 feet tall.
Yep, he's a big boy.
And how tall is the pole?
So there's an 80-foot pole that the castle is resting on, and then the castle itself would fit into a 20-foot cube. And you do see like an entrance here to the castle, like a front door, effectively.
Do you guys want me to taxi you? I can become an eagle and just get us up there. I won't be able to carry this big guy down here, but
Or maybe, maybe just a couple people to see what's up for starters.
Sure. I'm a willing passenger.
all right. So while shaping to a giant eagle, which I don't have in my animals for some reason. Let's check. Giant eagle. There it is.
Okay, so Cross and Kane fly up to the top. And what's really weird, both Kane and Cross, you notice as you get closer and closer to the castle, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And by the time you land at this front entrance, everything is to scale. Now this will probably be slightly off-putting, but I'm going to put you over here as well. So can you see down there?
Yep.
Nope. Probably because the eagle
Ah.
doesn't have vision.
Okay, I'll just move Cross there. Sorry. Yeah, Cross.
Cross is just going to stand on the edge as an eagle, and just like flap around and just
Hey.
trying to tell Kane that um, if we should bring the rest of the party, just because it's so weird.
So
I'm sorry, say that again, Cross. What?
Just bring the rest of the party. What do you think about that?
I like it. I think it's, yeah, let's bring them up.
So easy enough to ferry them up. The map's a little annoying here, but there's actually the door is closed. Does someone? We'll assume you're all just standing on the ledge here for now. Does someone open the door?
Oh, how about somebody very perceptive listen at the door?
All eyes turn to Snapper.
Okay. Let me pull up my sheet here.
13. You put your ear to the door listening. You don't hear anything.
All right.
It doesn't appear trapped, and it doesn't appear to be locked either.
Is that this door or this?
So you're just on the outside of this room. It's a little bit deceptive.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Do you open the door, Snapper?
Snapper will give Kane the thumbs up.
All right. I'll open the door.
So you turn the knob on the door. You find it unlocked. And it opens in a darkened hall. But all of a sudden, an alarm rings. A shrill bell echoes through the halls. An alarm seemingly set off by your intrusion. Yet as it fades, you crane your ear. You hear nothing. No movements, no guards, nothing, and no one at all. Now I'll drag the rest of you over onto this map so you can see what the hell I'm talking about. So let's see, we need to see Joseph, Syed, Rusk, and Snapper, I think. No, Ballon. Still at the time, so Ballon. Put him in a group, Joseph. Syed. You all should be in this room now. Did I forget to drag anybody? Can everybody see this? Oh, I missed Snapper. Okay.
Looks like we got 2 Balins.
2 Balins? Oh, that's
awesome. I've been drinking.
Oh, there we go.
So we essentially shrank down, or it was like some kind of portal.
Yeah, as the closer you got, the biggest the castle became. So it almost, just changes proportionally to your size. And you look down before, and the cavern, it was massive before, but now it's gargantuan. It's just huge. And as you go in and have a quick look around, the voice of the Mad Mage once again worms its way into your head. And he says, a while back, I crafted this castle for guests. Spared no expense either. Stained glass, adamantium hinges the works. Then I found out that guests are overrated. Whatever vagrant huddles here now, have my blessing. Voice fades. And inside of this room, there's 4 white pedestals here that you can see. These guys. On top of each pedestal is a cork flask made of opaque green glass. And you see little flickers of dust kind of moving around. Like as you entered, some dust came in from the cavern, and you see the dust being swept away or tidied up or something. And you don't see anything.
I'm going to ask Tierlai with her true sight. Does she sense anything in the room with us?
Oh, yes, there are four. I recognize them. They're some type of servants. They're invisible, but they just appear to be dusting and cleaning up. I don't think we have anything to fear here.
Can I take a closer look at those liquids? Try and see if I can tell what they are.
You look at it. They're very finely made green flasks. They're very nice. There's a cork in top of them, and you can just see through the green glass is opaque. You give it a little shake, and there's something liquidy inside of it. You're not sure what it is, but you can actually see inside of it because of this opaque green glass.
Can I do a check to see what I think it might be?
Do investigation if you like.
Okay.
You're not sure. I mean, it's a green flask with a cork in it. It could be a million things. It could be a healing potion in there. It could be a poison. It could be a potion of giant strength. You've got no idea. It could be water. Later on, I'm going to make a room, and on the room it says, "Do not open snapper." See how long it takes him before he opens it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and take that liquid.
I mean, take the flask.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a flask. There's 4 of them. And there's some type of a liquid inside of them.
Okay. I'll go ahead and check the other door then.
Show on the map. So check this door up to the north.
Yep.
Sure. Make a investigation. Doesn't appear locked. Make a perception check to see if you can hear anything. You don't hear anything.
Oops. Sorry, that was persuasion. I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay, what was it? Okay, cool. Yep. So you listen closely to it. You check it around with your eyes. You don't detect any traps or anything.
Okay, I'll open it this time.
Okay, let me think. You go to open it. You reach out for the doorknob. The doorknob's not actually there. And you stumble a little bit and fall through to the next room. And you see the door was actually opened anyway, and it was some type of illusion that was there, and you stumble through. And in this room, it's just a hallway connecting presumably more parts of this castle.
I'll check this door then. Doesn't appear locked, doesn't appear trapped. I'll open it.
Okay. Oops. Door swings open easily enough. And inside here, this courtyard opens up. Like, you saw from the outside, this castle is 3 levels deep. And this courtyard starts here and goes all the way to the top. So it yawns to the distant ceiling above, and is furnished with gardens of glittering crystal. And commanding the center is a statue of a wizard wearing a helm, which strikes you immediately as unusual. What wizards wear helms? And the helm has blade-like fins on it. And his spellbook lies open in the statue. And the plaque reads Maddgoth, implying that the statue is of someone called Maddgoth.
I'll go into the room
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to go ahead and climb the statue and take a look at the helmet.
Okay, the helm does look once again out of place on a wizard. It is definitely part of the statue, though, like someone purposely carved the statue to wear the helm. It's got
okay.
fins out the side. Yeah, it's part of the statue.
Okay. I'll come
What
back
about,
down.
what about the spell book? I'll ask Snapper.
Okay, I'll look at the spellbook.
Is it a book or is it a statue, part of the statue?
Sorry, you're just looking at the spellbook? The spellbook is once again a stone representation. And you look on it and there's not even really any writing on it, Snapper.
Snapper will carve. Snapper was here inside the spellbook.
Sure, make me a performance check. Snapper was indeed here.
All right, then I'll shimmy down.
As you shimmy down... I've lost you guys. Where'd you go? The door on the side here opens.
Probably my turn. I'll take a peek.
Take a peek down there, and you see nothing, just small hallways.
Where to, gentlemen? Do you want to poke around these other doors in this room that we're in?
I'm going to tell everyone, hold on. Tierlai senses something. I don't think I saw it. Did I? I didn't.
Nope.
Witnessed it. Something is invisible, almost like a dragon. And I'm going to ask Tierlai, how big?
Large, size of a horse, maybe.
Down that corridor?
Yeah, that was the thing that opened the door.
I'm going to warn everybody.
Do you want me to throw something to be able to see?
No, I'm going to go a little further out and go towards the door and see if Tierlai can see anything. It's right to the south. Is it real close by me?
Yep.
I'm gonna say in common, I know you're there. Show yourself, please. We mean you no harm. And I say, I see you hiding. It's okay. We're not to hurt you.
You guys are no fun whatsoever. And this dragon materializes in front of you. Can't you take a simple practical joke? What is wrong with you?
We're on unfamiliar territory. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't scared of us. But you are. I mean, that's crazy looking. Purple? Is it purple? I'm going to say purple. I'm wearing a purple jacket. I love your colors. Very, very elegant. What is your name?
My name is Otto. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Joseph. Balin, and I'll point to Krosk and Kane and Saeed. And I go, we're the fine fellows of Trollskull Manor. We're exploring this level, and the giants told us to come here and seek...
Pale man.
There you go. And then Cross says for me, so I'm like, there you go.
I'm not sure who this pale man is. You do know you're under the effect of a curse spell, do you not? He's looking straight at Joseph.
No, I did no idea. What kind of curse? Am I just me under a curse, or all of us?
No, just you. You're under a rotting death curse. Magic, everything will fail to cure you. So I'm
Insight
sorry.
check.
Sure, make
Why
an
put-
insight check.
I'm saying, do I believe him? Yeah, same here.
Okay, you two can make insight checks.
Oh,
A lot of good rolls.
Just check something first. Okay. 15 and 23.
And a 29 for Cross. 2 crits.
Oh, come on.
yeah. Sadly on the insight check, but never on the attack rolls.
That's what I want for my sword attack.
Bellin and Joseph? Seems reasonable. This is consuming. It's concerning.
I'm going to say, I don't know how I would have contracted this. How could I cure myself?
Well, I suppose I could cure you. When you are guests in my castle. Let's just say 100 gold pieces and I'll remove this curse from you.
It seems. Yeah, so I'm Mr. Dragon. I'm also a little bit experienced on curses, and I always try to keep my friends alive because they get into messes. I'm not sure he's cursed. I've checked him several times.
I mean, something happened to me earlier, and he took care of me. So I mean, I was like hurting really bad. I had almost he sapped all my strength, and my friend Crosker returned it. So I don't know.
As I said, a rotting death. You will slowly decay and pass away. Just make it 100
Wait,
gold pieces.
aren't we all?
The global sense of the thing. Yes, you are dying, and yes, you are going to die. Those are the facts of the universe. But your death, my friend, is going to come quite sooner than that.
I look at Krosk, and I'm going to say, Krosk,
I mean, you look healthy. We could give you 100 gold pieces for other services, I guess, Mr. Dragon.
Oh, sure. 100 gold pieces it is.
Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold pieces if you teach me how to cure him, and I cure him myself.
Okay. Otto holds out her claw. 100 gold pieces.
I'll give him 100 gold pieces.
Okay, she grabs a green and almost holds it to his chest. Now stay still, mister. Is Joseph staying still?
No. I have to learn how to do it. I want to cure him.
I'll take a step. I'll take a step back.
Oh, if you don't want my cure, that's fine. I have my 100 gold pieces. I'm happy.
All right, I'll step forward. I trust Krosk. Krosk, you've never let me wrong. You walk on water. You rise from the dead. You've never led me wrong.
I'm pretty sure you're fine. I'm just curious. Dragons usually are very smart.
Would I know what kind of dragon this is, by the way?
Make a nature check. You do know what type of dragon it is. And now I can share the art. A fairy dragon.
Do I know if they're trustworthy, or because I mean, everyone kind of knows, colored dragons are evil, like big green and red. Do I know, like, fairy dragons, are they evil? Are they mischievous? Are they good? Do I, as an elf?
With a 21, mischievous.
I'm going to sit there, I'm going to step back and be like, why don't you just tell Krosk what the cure is?
Yeah, we can. I know my medicine in Draconic if you're more comfortable with that, and I'll start speaking Draconic with it, and I'm start by saying, I know you're lying. I gave you the gold, just to show that we're friends. But what are you planning to do? And
Planning to cure your friend.
no, I look. We reptiles don't lie that well. I know he's okay. but we're good people, okay? Just don't kill him or do anything harmful, okay?
I swear by all that is good and holy that I will not harm your friend.
Inside check.
Sure. Just don't trust any of my NPCs.
No.
Necessarily fairly, depending on how well he either deceived or persuaded. Yeah. Are you pretty sure he's not going to harm Joseph?
And this is all in Draconic, right? So probably Snapper can understand the conversation and everything because of his helm. I want to ask the dragon. Okay, before you cure him, just tell me, what are you doing here? This is a weird place for a dragon to be.
What's that? The dragon cure, shall we say? Look, just come here. What have you got to lose? Take a step.
He's still. They're still. I mean, you say that in common to me.
Yeah, Otto is saying that to Joseph. Just come over here. What
I'm
have
gonna
you
look at
got to
Krosk.
lose?
I'm gonna look at Krosk, and I'm gonna tentatively take a step forward unless he stops me.
I mean, he's probably not going to harm you.
Cool.
The dragon reaches up one claw, taps it on Joseph's temple, taps it on Joseph's other temple. Ta-da! You are cured! Only 100 gold pieces.
Bargain. What can you tell us of the castle? Now that we're friends and you've cured me and I'm no longer slowly dying, what can you tell us of this castle? It was odd. We came in and it grew or we shrank. I couldn't tell which. What's the deal?
You hear a door creak open behind you to the west. You see a creature approach, and you hear Otto go, "Oh, shit, 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 shit," and Otto vanishes. You do see Joseph. You veer your sword. You do see her vanish, but then she dashes away somewhere, so out of line of sight. And you see this creature approach. And it looks around at you, kind of gives you a friendly wave almost. You guys do?
Huh? I'll say greetings. We were told to come find the Pale Man by the giants down below, and bid to come to this castle.
And turns its head, not communicating anyway. And he holds out his hand and does this.
Need pen and paper?
You see the creature nod.
Syed will give him some pen and paper. He'll walk up to him.
Okay. So this creature takes the pen and paper, draws a very crude picture of the dragon you just saw, and rips it up into pieces. And then he does pick up the pieces, and he beckons you to follow him.
I turn to everyone. Are we following him?
I don't even know anymore. Might as well.
Let's do it.
Upper's on the ceiling.
Okay. So 1 second, just. Okay, and it goes through into this room here, just to the west. And inside of this room, you see it's as if a disgruntled cat was let loose on this library. This was a library at one point. The floor is ankle deep with rubbish, smashed furniture, and shreds of paper. And this hulking, wingless, hairless creature gives you an impatient glare, and then comes round and opens another door. You'll need to enter in there if you want to see. And
I'll say, did the fairy dragon do this? And I'll just say out loud.
The creature nods. He steps into this room.
Snapper would like to pick up some of the pieces of paper and cast mending on it to see if he can repair the pages, see what they were.
There's lots of, the one you do is a arcane, like a textbook on how to do transmutation magic, but it's just one page.
Okay.
And glancing into this room, the walls here are decorated in hard-won trophies. Wands, staves, rods, cards, and arcane runes and orbs that undoubtedly once held tremendous power. And a lacquered desk sits nearby, and on closer inspection you can see that is entirely made of books, engraved with sigils and other symbols of arcane study, and very obviously spell books. This monument, for it can be called nothing else, radiates an air of malice, or pride, or ego, or obsession. The trophies are beyond number, and the magic user that once owned the unknowable. Unknowable except for the scorch mark and acid burns and bloodstains. And you see, he kind of ignores the spell books, and he picks up a helm. And he picks up the scattered paper over the picture of the dragon, and he drops it again. Holds out the helm to you.
I'll take it. You
and
want
when you
us
take it, that the creature does like a neck slitting motion.
Syed will point to the desk, to the what did you say? It was a bunch of spell books.
Yes.
And he'll like do like a quizzical look.
And the creature shrugs.
All right. What do you guys think?
Pick one up and see it. It doesn't seem to care. Look at him.
Okay.
Snapper will use his wand of detect magic first.
The
I'll
helm
toss the
is
helm at him.
magical. All the other orbs, crystal staffs, none of them are magical. But there are a total of 12 spell books that are all emanating magic, because I assume magic books emanate magic.
Okay.
Do you pick one of them up, Syed?
Yep.
Damn straight I do. So what I'll do over in Discord, Syed, I'm going to whisper you something. Page here. Yep, Syed. So the first one is called A Guide to Amateur Illusions, and it's got those spells in it.
Okay.
Snapper will point out all the books that were magic to him, so he can pick out those specific ones.
There's 12 of them.
I will take all 12. You don't have to send me all of them now, but I will take all 12.
No, I'm going to send them to you now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is a magic user's wet dream. So there's those ones.
Ooh.
Sound of surprise.
It's quite a bit. He's
Only a wizard finding a spellbook.
Syed is gonna go hurry and grab Joseph and bring him in and show him the spells.
Okay.
The spell books. I'll just post them on this Discord.
Okay, I'll cut out the middleman. I'll just start posting them all into the
Oh.
into Discord so everyone can see.
Joseph's very interested.
There's the first batch of them.
Ooh. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more coming? What?
I mean, the question is where are you going to find all the money for the ink and paper to kind of copy them?
Well, we can sell some of them too, and then we'll have some money.
We also have a spell book we haven't sold yet either that Syed's been using to copy.
One more.
Oof, that's a lot.
There you go.
So many spells.
I'm gonna look at the creature and say, "Do these belong to you?"
Shakes his head.
I go, "Can you take us to who these belong to? Do they belong to somebody here?
Shrugs.
Can we take these?"
Shrugs.
That's not a no.
Yep, Syed's gonna start putting them away. Very excitedly. We should get back to the service soon.
Do we want to figure out that helmet?
Oh yeah. Syed could ritually cast Identify if the Sniper hasn't done it yet.
Okay. You get about halfway through your Identify spell when all of a sudden the castle shudders. You don't see what it is. Soft thunder echoes out from the heart of the courtyard which you just before, and a pale brilliance lights up the halls for just a moment. Arcane, you see a couple of people appear right in the center of the chamber.
I'd be in this room. Hold on, let me get back in that room where Said is.
And one of them bears a striking resemblance to the statue. I would say, Kane, you just see that at the corner of your eye, and you do exactly that. You duck around the corner.
Okay. All right. I was wondering where that was coming from. Okay.
And you do hear them talking. I assume everybody... What are people doing? They're staying still? Are they hiding? What's going on?
And
it's back where the statue is, you said?
Yes, it almost appears as if these people teleported right into the center of the courtyard.
In the sneak preview that I got of them, what do they look like?
One of them bears a striking resemblance to the statue, and the other one just looks like a magic user. And the other one looks exactly like this.
Ah!
Do you want me to tuck you in? Yeah. Okay, and as you ponder this mystery, we'll just pause for a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay, be right back too.
I don't remember what was the statue of? Did we?
Someone holding a spell book, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he looked like a wizard, but with a weird helmet.
Oh, right. I don't know if we should be fearful of these people that just portaled in, or
It's probably the maybe the person that lives here, the owner of this.
mm-hmm. We did sound the alarm.
And we are stealing his books, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Oh, I forgot about that. So I probably shouldn't say like, "Hi, friend."
No, probably not. So many cool spells.
And the big thing for Saeed is now you can pick different spells because you're like, well, I have those. I can just learn, and I can pick spells that aren't in them now. Well,
Yeah,
level ups. Pretty big
it's
for you.
Not enough. What's it called?
Gold.
Prepared spells.
Yeah. Yeah.
My spell books are already pretty hefty. I mean, I'll post what I have right now.
Well, mine hasn't grown much. I've only grown by the besides the two spells I picked, the Featherfall I got from you.
Yeah, this is Syed's spell book right now.
Wow.
If he
Cloud
dies,
kill.
it'll be a pretty penny.
I mean, with those spell books, you basically have all levels 1 to 6 covered, right?
God, yeah. Flesh to
Pretty
Stone,
much.
Mass Suggestion Movers, Programmed Illusion, Create Undead. That's all right up your alley.
Yep.
Getting closer to your bringing your girl back.
You guys drooling over these spells?
Absolutely.
Okay, so as I said, sound of thunder, the castle shakes. There's two. So the first one bears a remarkable resemblance to the statue that they saw, and the second one appears to be some other type of magic user dressed in robes and the classic thing. Can you see it ducked back around the corner? So what are you guys doing? It's a terrible roll for Snapper.
I'm going to.
Be stealthy.
I'm going to quickly ask the guard: are those the owners of the place? In a kind of like a murmur.
Nods.
Do they like visitors?
Nods.
Okay.
And you hear what they're talking about, and you hear a voice says, "Yes. So yes, if you train under me, I can unlock the secrets of magic for you. You will learn how to even avoid death itself, which is what you're after. Am I not right?" And you hear the other voice, "Yes. If you can teach me that, I'm most appreciative. While my gifts of the arcane is not as good as you, I do indeed have much to learn. If you have the secrets to defying death itself, then absolutely." Okay, and if you guys want to hide and remain hidden, you're going to have to make me a stealth check. So Snapper rolled a 12, 26, 25, 14, 8. Okay. What the hell?
Yeah, that never happens.
He took my dice while I was gone.
I'm not giving them back, man.
Uh, who is it? Do we have guests in my castle? I can't hear you, sneaking around in there. What's going on?
Cross is going to nudge Syed just because he's the closer and probably the one that has more in common with them. They can talk about like lifting books and stuff.
Come
like
on,
that.
I'm not angry. Just come out and talk. Oh,
Fine.
hello! Hello, welcome to my castle. It's a pleasure to have you here. What is your name, kind sir?
Hello, my name's Syed.
Syed.
You have a lovely home.
Well, thank you. My name is Maddgoth. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, sorry, Maddgoth. Maddgoth. I don't know my own name. Maddgoth. Pleasure to meet you. Are you a studying of the arcane arts too?
I am actually.
And what is your speciality?
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Fascinating. What's the most powerful spell you can cast with abjuration?
Oh, not too much, actually. I've been diving into some other ones lately.
Oh, interesting. What's the most powerful spell you can cast then?
Probably Cloud Kill.
Oh, that's a delightful one. What about you, sir? He says, seeing Joseph in the back. What's your name?
My name's Joseph.
Do you
Nice to meet
participate?
you.
Yes, nice to meet you too. Maddgoth here. What? Do you study the arcane? I think you do. You have that look about you.
Oh, yes, I do. I'm more of a blade magic user, or wizard, as it were.
Well, that's like half a wizard, but that's okay. Unless you're dabbling in the arcane, I can't ask for anything more.
Half a wizard, and I bristle a little bit.
Oh,
Half a
I'm
wizard.
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend my guest. See, and he just wanders in and he's talking, and this person just kind of finds it odd that this guy's being a little bit friendly to people who's in his home, and says, "Oh, well, yes, I don't mean to offend. I mean, you are a guest in my castle. You can consider this a place of refuge. No harm will come to you here. You have my absolute word upon that. So don't worry."
Can I insight this?
Sure.
What is he pale?
Yes.
I'd like to insight that as well.
Okay. He seems genuinely interested in welcoming you. He just seems. I mean, he's taking a particular interest in Syed and Joseph. You presume because they have, this magic in common. Oh, and you, man. It comes up to Kane. Well, you're a mighty fine specimen. Do you dabble in the arcane? I suspect not, but it's always polite to ask.
No, I'm
And what about you, sir? He just completely cuts you off mid-sentence. You lizard man. Do you dabble in the arcane arts?
I can do some stuff, and Cross is going to transform via wild shape into a donkey.
Ooh, delightful. Polymorph spells. I love it. You, sir, I see much potential in you. And what about you, my fine feathered friend? What magic spells do you know?
He's going to do prestidigitation and just make faint music.
Ooh, a very minor magic user. Oh, interesting. If you study under me, my fine feathered friend, I can teach you the mysteries of the universe. Enough, if I do my research right, to evade death itself. And you, sir, with the bow. Probably polite if you put the bow away, by the way.
I'm sorry, I always have it out. I do more of a natural magic.
Oh, Okay, and he kind of puts his arm around Syed in particular. Oh, you guys look hungry. Where are my manners? Come dine with me. And he starts walking away. Do you let your arm be taken and you follow along? Syed?
Sure. I look at everyone.
Sorry to think that all the wizards are kind of like super friendly like Syed.
Syed is gonna mention, what's that room about? Where did you get so many cool like wands and stuff?
Well, I'm a collector of the arcane. I mean, you're a magic user. Surely you understand.
Yeah, I might be a little old school, and I stick to one, so it was a little strange seeing so many.
And what about that fairy dragon, Otto?
Oh, Otto, that's such an annoying creature. Constantly pesters me. He thinks he owns a place. He doesn't. Quite frankly, if he was gone, I'd be most happy. He's most annoying. And he continues leading you around. So just follow me. And you see this other magic user just kind of wandering behind him as well. Come for dinner. What is it you like to eat, Syed? I'll make the servants make your speciality. What is it you like? Anything you can name, I'll have them make it for you.
Kraus
Well-
is going to say, ask for rats. They're pretty good.
Well, my friend here likes rats, so maybe some rats for him, and maybe anything else for the rest of us.
Rats? Oh, there's no rats in my castle. That's something I cannot do. I mean, surely you've noticed how spectacularly clean it is and magnificent. What type of castle would it be with this magnificence to have rats? So no rats.
Yeah.
But Syed, I simply must insist. What's your favorite?
I grew up kind of the vegetarian diet, so maybe like salad.
Oh, any meal you can like, and you choose salad. I applaud your life choices. And it carries on along this way.
Really, Syed, salad. Are you going to do that to us?
I'm also offended by this. Say, come on.
I was married
Is it
to a wood elf
egg or anything?
for many years.
I mean, you could have asked for, I don't know, like that other things like bread, the stuff, anything you wished for.
Come. Up this way. You
Okay,
see
there
him
is.
open this door up here. Come inside. Now, don't be afraid, but there are some servants here. They're invisible, but they are here to help. And he says, "Okay, chop. Salads all around for these fine people." And yeah. And as you go in, Joseph, the swords talks to you and says, "Yeah, there's invisible servants here. What can you do?" And by the way, when this entire castle was in darkness, but wasn't managed with your dark vision, but as soon as he teleported in, boom, all the lights came on. So the whole place is brightly lit now. You're no longer relying on dark vision. So take a seat, and there's a dining room here. There's a huge green marble dining table surrounded by 12 high-backed oak chairs in the middle of the room. So salads. Okay. So give me a moment. I'll just give the servants the orders. And he ducks through into the kitchen. And there's kind of one of those swinging doors, and it swings shuts behind him. And he says, "Okay, everybody, make this Syed and he says in a stage whisper, pretending to whisper, but realizing you can hear him anyway. Especially to Syed, he's the most powerful wizard here, so I don't know, throw in extra veggies into his plate. And it's coming soon. Let me just get you some drinks. And you hear him clattering around, and he comes back with some drinks. Looks like some type of wine, and he places a cup in front of all of you and says, "To good health, my friends," and he holds up his cup.
To good health.
And he
And
drinks
he'll-
his cup.
Syed will drink.
Okay, it's delicious.
Is there any way I can? I don't know if there would be a way. I'm proficient in a poisoner's kit. Is there any way I can maybe smell it or see if it's off in any way?
Sure. You're proficient in a poisonous kit,
I am. Yeah.
so roll a d20 and add your proficiency and intelligence, I would say.
Okay. D20. Ooh. So proficiency would be, where is that? 4 now. So 12. It would be 12. Yeah.
12. Okay, you look at this wine he gives you, and you look it up into it, and you're looking for the telltale signs like powder in there, maybe a slight discoloration in the wine. You don't detect anything. And he says, my friend, you do not trust my wine? Look, I apologize. This is outrageous. You probably think I'm probably trying to poison you or something. Servants, bring out the wine. And he comes through and he makes a theatrical thing of tipping all your wines into a bucket. I'm sorry. I know you're probably not going to trust me. And he tips all the wine in. Then he takes a brand new flagons of wine, tips it into his own cup, drinks it again, and fills up all your cups. Look, if it was poisoned, I'd be poisoned as well. Drink up, my friends. Does Kane drink up?
I'm gonna try to sense. Whoops, that didn't work. Let me try that. Sensing any evilness, any.
No celestial, no fiend, no undead, and the ground is neither consecrated or desecrated. At the very least, you know he's not undead, or a demon, or a devil, or an angel, or anything like that.
Okay.
Because he's going to drink it.
Okay. Kane?
Yeah. I will too.
Joseph? Oh, you're muted, buddy.
Just is kind of off put by being called half a wizard, so he's gonna just kind of not.
Bellin?
Yeah, I'll drink it. Yeah.
Snapper?
Snapper's going to pretend to drink it and do the little side of the head thing.
Like a sleight of hand.
This is good.
He doesn't appear to react to the fact that you kind of did the trick. And Cross did drink it, right? Cross drank
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah, in
Syed
my
is
eyes.
already drinking it.
In my eyes, is if a wizard offers wine instead of a fireball, they're probably on the friendly side.
So it's most nice for you to be here. And I don't get a lot of visitors, except for old Codnar here. He's a bit of a bore, but he's here to study under me. And this person here, who he's referring to, Codnar, he kind of gives a wave. He's kind of keeping to himself. Most splendid to have visitors. Tell me, what brings you here?
Snapper will mimic the words that the giant had said outside.
Oh, Pale Man? That's what they're referring to me as? Pale Man? Well, those giants are just confused. I mean, tomorrow they'll be calling me the Dark Man, then the next day they'll be calling me the Boogeyman. I don't know a lot, but I do know that those giants are lost a little bit in the head.
I mean, to be honest, also I talked with a couple bears, and they also referred to you as the Pale Man.
Well, you're talking to bears? How did you do that?
Just stuff I can do sometimes.
Well, interesting. Of an arcane nature?
More of a nature thing, I guess.
So, Syed, what brings you here?
Well, I just want to kind of develop my skills a little bit.
A man after my own heart. Codnar here too. These do things. But here comes the salad. and they bring out a salad. It's a nice salad. It's not restaurant quality because one assumes they don't have a lot of salad materials here. And Maddgoth makes a very theatrical display of taking in the salad and eating it. And he kind of goes, "I'm just joking. It's not poison. Eat up. Eat up." Do you eat up, Kane?
I do.
Joseph?
Joseph doesn't. He says, I'm on a fast. And hold on a second. Hold on. Where's it at?
Not necessarily a failure. Let's see. How he incites that. You are on a fast, you say. You look a bit chubby to have been on a fast. I mean, not that you're fat, so don't misunderstand.
That's why I'm fasting.
Well. Okay, just try a bite. Just a little.
Hope was staying.
What's that?
I'm gonna know.
No. Okay.
No offense.
And what about you, the Vine Wizard, if there's such a thing? The Krosk? Oh, Krosk, are you eating some salad?
I mean, I don't eat things that didn't breathe. Sorry.
Okay, quite the opposite of Syed. So I suggest
Yeah.
you do start eating things that are salads, because Syed is plainly the leader of this group, so you should listen to him. Snapper, do you partake?
Snapper is going to grab his bowl and kind of greedily turn away from everybody and pretend to be eating it and just slopping it all over the place, but not actually eating it.
Kind of Cookie Monster style.
Yep.
Okay, sleight of hand. Okay. In the much way like every kid gets fooled that Cookie Monster is actually eating cookies when he's just ripping them to shreds, you succeed, and no one appears to be any the wider. Bellin.
I already drank the wine, so I might as well eat the salad. You know, I've been eating
Just
rations for.
Just want to let everybody know that maybe it's not an omen, I don't know, but I did watch a special about Jonestown today. I'm just saying.
And Syed.
Syed, feeling reassured that he has a belt of dwarven kind and is resistant to poison, he will eat the salad.
He's been called the leader too, so he's like, "Yeah, I'm the leader."
No, Syed is very not okay with the leader.
So, in summary, did you drink, Joseph?
No.
Okay, so Joseph and Snapper are the only two who didn't. Okay. And, he just kind of...
Cross didn't eat, though. Cross drank, but he didn't eat.
Oh, true. Drank, but didn't eat. Got it.
More
Small
on a
one.
principle basis rather than avoiding poison.
And, yeah, it's getting... With all the travel you did from above, it's kind of getting towards the end of the day, so this is more of a dinner than anything else. Now, I don't mean to boast, but I have had quite the career as a wizard. And I've put out a little bit of a, shall we say, an operatic illusion that shows my mini feats. Would you like to join me for some opera, I guess you could say, after we've eaten? Join me for some opera? Don't all speak at one side. You can speak for the group. What do you say?
You know, I look at the group, kind of see what they're trying to tell me. They don't seem like they're too into it. So I'll just say, we're all a little tired. It's been a rough couple days.
Well, this is true. It won't take long, and I'll have the servants prepare bed chambers for you afterwards. It will take like 10 minutes, something like that. And it's near the bedrooms anyway. So please. I'll be personally offended if you don't say it.
All right then. I'll go along.
Okay, follow me. It's up the stairs. And he heads this way. So if you follow along.
Sure.
Sides coming. Heads all the way up the north here to these steps.
I'm not splitting the party, so that's kind of bad news.
Right.
Okay.
Do I sense the dragon anywhere with Tirlai?
Nope. Tirlai's keeping an eye out for the dragon. And doesn't. Here.
We're
Okay, so-
passing by these doors. Snapper kind of wants to at least do a perception on each of them as he's walking by.
Okay. So that one's the kitchen. It's not hard to hear. You hear lots of clattering of dishes and stuff. This is very plainly the kitchen. That one. Don't hear anything at that one. Especially with a 9.
Very good enough.
And this door over here. Um, yep, you don't hear anything from that one as well. It says, come with me, come with me. It's up on the 3rd floor, so we'll have to go up another flight of steps. And I'm just going to group you all together because it's easier to move you around that way.
Actually, Snapper's going to stay behind until the wizard goes upstairs, and he's going to peek inside this door.
Okay. So, yeah, so the rest of you are over here now. I'll delete these guys. Or Snapper, make me a stealth check. What are you doing? No. Come with us.
Gonna make it look like I have to pee really bad.
There's facilities in your bedroom. Just come up.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay. Okay, so you're all over here now. Let's just sorry. Oh, so you go through the 2nd level. I accidentally drove you to the 3rd level, so this is the 3rd level now. And he says, "Yes, come this way. It's not much further now." Where is he? He's here. Down this way. He swings open this door. And he says, "Sida, I know you're going to enjoy this. This is just going to be magnificent." He comes in here, sits in here. You see him sit down on a throne and says, "Just come in. Have a seat." And there are like cushions and stuff around. It's very much does have a movie theater vibe to it.
I'd like to take in the whole room and see if anything looks out of sorts.
Well, I'll tell you the description first, and you can have a look around. So he's sitting on a monstrous throne of stained glass, and he just sits right in the center of it. Looks, it's made for show, not necessarily comfort. And it's got clawed armrests like this. Laid before the throne is a rug, 15 feet in diameter, bearing the image of a large gaping maw. So grab a seat and make an investigation check if you like. Snapper. Okay, you have a look around. You see Maddgoth is watching you closely. What's he up to? You look at the rug. It's just a rug as far as you're concerned. Nothing magical about it. And it says, "There's something you're looking for." talking to Snapper.
No, I was just trying to make it look like I'm just kind of nonchalantly checking the place out, maybe looking in awe at it, so make it look like I'm impressed or something.
Okay. Well, if you're all ready to see, then I've been working on this illusion for a long, long time. I think you'll just find it magnificent. And you see him start casting a spell. Syed and Joseph, make me an Arcana check. And Syed.
Let's go in. Ooh.
You're not entirely sure what it is. You did claim he's doing an illusion spell. Do you do anything, Joseph or Syed?
No.
Joseph?
No.
So he finishes casting this spell, and against this back wall, almost right, you almost have to stand a little back, but an illusion appears. And he says, look, this is a highlight of my careers. And you'll see this is the great magic user Kaya. And Kaya thought she was a match for me, but she was no match for me, so I slayed Kaya and she died. And I took her magic and I got powerful again. And as you know, Syed, to get better at the keen arts, you have to keep climbing the ladder. And there was a great wizard, Roland of Waterdeep. He thought he was something, and we fought, and I defeated him too, and I took his spellbook as well. And then Abidi, the great wizard from the south, he thought she was something, and well, she was quite something. And you see the image of Maddgoth going into the tomb, the bed chambers of Abidi, and kind of casting a spell on her, and then running away with a spell. But she thought she was something, but she's not. And it continues going on and on and on about all these wizards that he's defeated. And there's about 10, 11, 12 of these stories he tells. Some of them is just battling the wizards, some of them quite underhanded and dirty. Less like a combat, more like murder, I guess. And after about 10 minutes, it stops. Now, can everybody make me a perception check, please?
Syed's not feeling too good about being a wizard anymore.
Kane, you love this movie. You're enraptured by it. Are you missing anybody? Okay. Nobody notices anything. But Bella notices something. So I'm just going to whisper something. Who? Okay. So I assume you're all quite tired. I have 4 bed chambers prepared for you. There's 2 beds in each. So, yes, just step this way. I've had the beds made for you. Everything's neat and tidy. There's even a warm drink if you'd partake. He steps out of the room. So who would like this one? Maybe sleep over here, Syed?
Sure.
Guys,
Why are we staying here?
Should we at least sleep together? Like that, it kind of feels weird.
I mean, there's only 2 beds per room, and I have a total of 8 beds across 4 rooms.
Yeah, but
You
we're
want to sleep in comfort.
kind of like a group, you know, and it's just bedtime stories and all that. So
Are you
Separation
saying you
time.
don't trust me, lizard man? You trusted
mean-
me enough to drink my wine.
yeah, but sleeping is kind of like, you know, a ritual, and you have to do basically the same thing every single day.
Where was the last place that you slept?
I think above. The levels above.
Okay, well, the last place you technically slept was on pretty much a stone floor up on the last level above you. So what did you say?
Kind of like in the mines. Yes.
And here I have a beautifully prepared bed. Warm, cozy, even drinks. You still want... I mean, some of you will have to sleep on the floor.
I mean, I've slept all my life on the floor, to be honest. So I'm fine
You
with
do
that.
appear to me as quite common, so I can understand. Anyway, Syed, come here.
Syed will go there.
Okay. You get a peek inside this room, and it is indeed splendid. Delightful room. 2 beds. And who you'll invite in this room with you? I mean, if you don't want to sleep with these commoners, feel free just to sleep in here alone. I have no problem with that either.
Krosk and I have been together for a pretty long time. I just feel uncomfortable sleeping without him, and if he wants to sleep on the floor somewhere, then I have to sleep with him,
Okay, Krosk, Syed. Have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you in the morning.
Oh no. Okay.
You going?
Syed will go in.
Yeah, Cross will follow.
What about the rest of you? Joseph, you seem at the very least second in charge. Let's get another bed chamber over here. Why don't you grab a sleep here, over here? Who will you be sleeping with, Joseph?
Joseph likes to hear that a little bit more. And then he looks over and I don't know. A lot of times you, Kane, and Balin, you guys fight a lot, so I think one of you should go with me. Kane, you look, yeah, you and I have never fought. We've always gotten along.
All right, I like it.
Kane, Joseph, come here.
Right, I didn't know where he went. Where'd he go?
He's in the southeast corner.
My guy's trapped.
Oh, you're probably trapped in the wall. There you go. Let's head over towards the Maddgoth.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. You're over here. Come on, Kane.
Or Snapper gets picked last for dodgeball.
Balin too. I guess it's you and me, Snapper.
So if you want to go into the room, yep, nice beds in there. And then you two.
Have I seen, has Tyrlai seen the dragon anywhere?
No, you do see a lot of unseen servants wandering around, though. Very butler-like. So just come with me off to the north. Come on.
All right.
See, this room over here is extra special. He's heading to the northeast. Well, I tell you what. Your choice. We have one in each corner of the castle, one in the northeast and one in the northwest. Which one would you like?
Maybe northwest.
Northwest. Okay. And he comes over here. He opens up the door. And once again, you see a nice room with comfortable beds. Do you go in? Yeah.
Yep, we'll go in.
Snapper is going to pretend like he's marveling at the workmanship and knocking on it, but he's really looking to see if it's a magical or trapdoor.
Cool. Make a sleight of hand check first.
Okay.
To kind of disguise that you're doing it. Okay, that's good enough. And then make an investigation check. It's a very fine door, adamantine hinges. Doesn't appear to be trapped. You don't spot any arcane locks on it or anything like that.
Okay.
Please. Okay. A good night to you both. And he closes the door behind you. And in fact, he does that to all of you guys. Closes the door behind you. And you hear him scurrying away somewhere else.
I'd like to just see if I can open the door.
Yep, you can open the door.
Okay. All right. So I'm not trapped in there. We're good.
They're very comfortable beds. So, do you guys retire for the evening? Take a long rest, effectively.
I'm gonna talk with Syed first.
Sure.
Say,
Yeah, I'm going to talk with Kane too, but go ahead, you first.
yeah. Cross is going to say, did you find the illusion disturbing as I did? Is that
Yes.
the thing? It works in magical world.
You know, I'm overly nice to people that I don't trust. So, this guy kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, if you will.
Yeah, I mean it's not. I don't know if that's a cultural thing, but it's not common to. Well, we actually sometimes do it, but you don't show, your war trophies to people you just met.
Yeah, so, but he seems nice, I guess. I'm just, maybe I've been down here too long. Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
Yeah. How much did you eat and drink? Both of them?
I ate and drank both, but, I'm pretty constitute. I can take some poison.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's. Do you want to take guards? And maybe just shifts.
I think he'll notice if we're not sleeping much. I can maybe put up the dome if you're alright.
Yeah, I would feel fine with that.
Okay.
I can sleep on the floor.
Syed's gonna put up Liam's tiny hut.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Yeah, and Cross is just. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say right now.
Balin's going to share what he saw. Felt like he didn't have a chance to tell the others, but he's going to tell Snapper. Hey, Snapper, at the end of the illusion or movie, the last frame was of Hallister. I'm not sure what that means. Like, is this wizard? Is this Hallister, or is this? Yeah, I'm not sure what it means exactly, but it was in the illusion. You're right.
Okay. So Snapper's gonna flip his hood up and just kind of do this kind of motion, and then we will do that.
Nice.
And then Joseph's going to say to Kane, these rooms are big enough that we can all stay in the same room. I think we should go talk. He didn't say we couldn't leave. Let's go talk to our friends and see how they're feeling.
Yeah,
I'm not liking this too much. And
we're having an after evening snack together.
a conversation. Yeah, come on. Yeah. And I'm going to walk out of the room and say, let's go, Kane. Let's go find Snapper and Balin.
One sec, I'm just going to rewind time a little bit. Who took the helm? Oh, so, as he's showing it to him, I'm sorry, I really must insist that that's my helm. Can I have my helm back, please?
Actually, I'm sorry.
Take the helm, right?
Syed did because he's casting Identify on it.
Oh, so sorry. I hate to be a bother, but that's my helm. Can I have it back, please?
Yeah, of course.
No, it's pretty obvious. You're studying from my spell books. You can study from them as much as you like, but just return them.
Yes. Sorry, we took them before we knew anyone was here.
Look, I know you're powerful. I'm sure you could obliterate the rest of your friends in an instant. No offense, divine magic weirdo, but yes. So feel free to study from them. But just return them as all I ask. But I am going to insist on having my helm back, please.
Yes, yes, of course. I'll give the books back when I'm done looking them over. Thank you.
Okay, and did you cast Identify on the helm? I don't think we got to that.
I think I was in the middle of it when they came in.
Yes, you were. That's right. So you give the helmet back, and then he leaves and shows everybody else's to the room. And Kane and Joseph will do a little time warp and come back to you.
We're gonna go look for Snapper and Balin.
Okay.
Do we know which way they went? Because they dropped us off first, right? They go north?
I heard they were going north. I don't know where they went, but north, yeah. And I'm gonna keep Tierlight to keep an eye out for the dragon.
Okay. No dragons, lots of invisible servants.
Do any of these look like those rooms down where we were at?
The doors are all very similar.
All right, then. I'm gonna go listen at the doors. Want to come, Kane?
Yep, I'm gonna help you.
Okay, you can both make me perception checks.
Okay. Oh.
As you're listening, you kind of bump heads into each other.
Sorry.
Damn your helmet!
You don't hear anything.
Shall we try the other door?
Sure. Should we just roll one perception for all of them? Make it easy.
Judging by the loud, you suspect this one here isn't in fact a bedroom. The bedrooms are in the corner. And you can listen to there if you like.
I love it.
Good lord.
Oh, conk.
We conked heads again. It's like, oh, sorry again.
Right.
Pretty
Well,
much.
I'll just I'll just knock on the door and open it.
Oh, okay.
I hope the wizard's not dressing.
Okay, you actually do notice something on the door which might adjust your decision. Do any of you speak Draconic?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so there's something written there, you don't know what it says.
Right.
And it's written in chalk.
I'm gonna open it still, I guess.
Okay. So the door swings open. And what you see in there is so you look inside here, and what you see is there is junk all over the floor. Many items are broken beyond repair. Yep. And there appears to be some scrolls there as well. And so the Joseph and Kane. Yep. So a lot of junk basically, almost like the room you first encountered that red creature below. A lot of junk around there.
Well, where do you want to go, Kane? What do you think? Lead away. I don't know which way to go.
I don't either. Maybe we try over this way. Let's see. Oops. Okay, that goes downstairs. Well, there's a door here.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the door.
1, 2, 3, bonk.
I know, right?
Yes! Oh, damn, you did try.
No head bonking.
Joseph, you almost don't hear because you're fearing the helm of Cain. But you do hear something. You hear some gentle flapping noises. Like maybe a bird of some sort.
Snapper? I actually will say that and knock on the door.
You knock on the door, the flapping continues.
I look up at Joseph and I go, I hear flapping. I don't know if you hear that. Should we open the door?
We're trying to find Snapper and trying to find Balin Aura. I mean, we could go and find Cross and see if maybe we can, as a group, maybe. We are wandering around a wizard's castle.
Yeah.
We know where they are at, so we're gonna head back. Let's head back towards them.
Okay.
Let's go for it. So walk that way. Down this way. And I believe they were down here.
And there they are.
Ah.
And you notice they're under the dome. So while Joseph and Kane were wandering around, were Cross and Saya doing anything? I mean, you had that conversation, and then you're just relaxing under the dome? That is yes. And are Balin and Snapper doing anything?
I was waiting to see what Snapper's gonna do. He went invisible, but
Yeah, I'm going to go invisible, and I'm going to investigate this whole floor first while being invisible. But I'm going to restart roll 20 before I even do that because it's frozen up on me.
Okay.
and I would actually just have the door cracked open and for a while.
Uh-huh.
See if there's any activity on this floor.
The door a little bit for you. You don't see any activity.
And listen too, like if I can maybe hear Kane or anyone else in heavy armor clanking around.
They didn't actually get very close to you, so I'm going to say you didn't hear Kane clanking around. I'll say Joseph and Kane were just approaching. Because Snapper, I think, would have done this straight away. Snapper?
Yep, still loading, but there we
sure.
go. All right, and all right, my character sheet is ready. Map is up. Okay.
Make me a stealth check, but at advantage because you're invisible.
Oh, I'm still on the old map for some reason where we were talking to the giant.
Would Tiralai with True Sight see him?
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start here and listen, investigate, and then open doors, peek in.
Okay.
Sorry, my computer restarted. Did they come pick up us?
Almost. Just Snapper's going for a little snapper thing around here. That's what
Okay.
you said before. Lot of scrolls, lot of junk around on the ground. Ah, you do find something. Quite interesting. Done a weird layout, but just off to the side here, there's a secret door right here.
Okay. So I will come in. Excuse me. I'll go ahead and investigate it. If it's not trapped, I'll open it. If it's trapped, I'll untrap it.
It's not trapped, and you open it. You do find quite a lot. I'll just put it in chat. You find this. We can roll. If you like, you can roll me a D100 twice. Snapper.
Okay.
You find these. And these. So as you're snooping around, Balin, you're all alone? What are you doing? Oh, can't hear you, buddy. I think you're muted.
Sorry, just listening and looking.
Okay, very good. So Joseph and Kane, you're on your way there. Can everybody except... So who didn't drink? Joseph and Snapper. Everybody except Joseph and Snapper. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
This be considered poison?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have advantage on that.
Kane, no. Balin, no. Syed, yes, even without your advantage. Cross, no. At the stroke of midnight, everybody except for Snapper and Joseph, you grab your gun. Oh, that's terrible. And you start vomiting and retching around. And you take, everybody except Syed, take 39 points of damage, but Syed take 10 points of damage. And which is right. And we're gonna. This is exactly where everybody is. Can you all roll into initiative, please?
That sucks.
Oh.
That's weird. I'm seeing. Oomph. Okay, so let's just get him in initiative order. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay. So, several things happened. By the way, those who drank, you drank a poison called Midnight Tears, which is almost undetectable, and you get poisoned at midnight. So that's bad. Now, get organized here. Okay, so Balin, make me a perception check, Balin. Not bad. Just before, as you're paying close attention, this creature appears in front of you, moving out of invisibility, and is going to take a swipe at you, but you do manage to see it just in time, so there will be no surprise round on you. Joseph, what's your passive perception? muted, buddy?
10, but I also have Tear Lie if it's invisible for the true sight.
Okay, I'm going to say you don't see it yourself, but Turlai says just in time. Look out behind you! And you turn around and you see this thing become visible as about to take a swipe at you, but you see it in time, so it won't get a surprise attack on you. But okay. Also, before you even have a chance to react, the wizard appears. To cast a spell.
Can I cast Counterspell on that?
Nope, because he surprised you. You don't technically have a reaction. But I'm going to have Kane and Joseph both make me a Constitution saving throw. So Joseph, you passed. Kane, you fail, I think.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Try that again.
Sure.
Come on, buddy. Let's make this happen.
Oh,
Dang it! You kidding me? Come on!
and you both take. Well, Kane, you take that,
Oh God!
and Joseph, you take half of that. And that was really the only one who got a surprise round off. Technically, was the wizard. Joseph.
What is that ugly thing? So, I'm going to cast as a bonus action Blade Song, and as my regular action, I'm going to cast Mirror Image. So I get 4 or 3 duplicates. Is it 3? I don't use. I use this often enough. I should know it I should know it.
And you look at
Great.
the wizard, and the wizard, there's also copies of the wizard. Since he too has cast Mirror Image.
And then I'll just move up here, and that's all my actions.
Okay. This creature right next to you is going to attack you.
Okay, hold on. I have to roll a dice to see if it targets me or my illusion.
Yep.
6 or higher, it attacks my illusion. So hold on. Let me roll d20 here.
Okay.
It's attacking me.
Okay, well, let's see if it hits.
I have a 20
Natural
20 armor class. Ooh.
So you take
86 dead.
you take 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sometimes.
This creature reaches out with this claw, there's a really nasty gash down there, and you almost feel it continuing to bleed as if the wound isn't stopping. Then you kind of try and almost mend it together with your hand, and the bleeding stops. But it's going to take another with its claw and rolls it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, well, that would miss my illusion as well too, so that's fine.
Okay, so you still have 3 copies of your illusion up, right?
Yeah, my illusions have a 14 defense.
14. Okay, good to know. No, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So it attacks you. Down to that. Balin! So this creature appears in front of you. Seems to be only you and it. What do you do?
Quick question: is drinking a potion, is that bonus action or full action?
For you, it's a bonus action. To feed it to someone else, it's an action.
Okay, that's right.
So you can bonus action drink the potion if you like.
So it's I can't. It's right. It's right next to me.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to use my. Yeah, I'll use the bonus action to actually do a cunning action and disengage here. So let's do a little bit around this guy. Yeah, I'll go here. What do I know what this thing is? I can't quite tell. What does it look like? Is it a gargoyle? Oh.
It's not pleasant looking. But it looks like it.
Alright, well, I guess since it's gonna clobber me, I will take some shots at it then.
Okay.
Good thing I got some arrows. Alright.
First one hits.
Okay.
Alright, 13.
17. Alright, so I guess I'll take my third bonus
Hits.
shot at it. Yeah, so that should be 18.
18, okay. Both the arrows sink into when you see some black ichor start getting down from its body, but then it grins at you through these jagged teeth. It's got its eye on you. I just noticed how thoroughly beat up Kane just got. That's rough, Kane. Rough
Yeah, that was
start.
pretty nasty. Yeah.
Snapper, as you're just discovering this loot in this secret room, you hear screams from back here. Apparently something really, really bad has happened, and you're probably feeling pretty special that you didn't drink that wine.
Hey Malcolm, quick question. Sorry, had the creature not gone yet? Because if he hasn't, I would be able to get the assassinate, which means I get advantage. So then maybe my second shot may have hit. If it had.
You got advantage? Yeah, sure, do that. So they actually did it slightly backwards, but that's right.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. 13 more.
Got it. Snapper.
Okay, so I will move there. And
10-foot high ceilings, if you're interested.
I moved, I took my shot, and that's all I can do.
Oh, yes, that misses, unfortunately. Okay, no bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. Syed.
Right.
Build safely in
Science.
a dome. Actually, we'll put your dome on here. So,
I'm getting out. I'm getting out. So it'll leave once I'm out.
Okay. So the dome's gone.
Ooh, that's not a good look for Kane.
Or Joseph.
She's gonna come down here. Kane looks a little bit worse, so I'm gonna cast life transference for Kane.
Nice.
Oh man. I take 12, he heals 24.
24 back pain. Very good.
All right. Thank you.
Do you stay there, Syed?
I'm actually gonna take one step back. Yes.
It's going to take a step right next to you. Joseph, you can have an attack of opportunity if you like.
Did it already attack me, or is that the surprise round? Because it attacked me twice already.
That was on its turn, wasn't it?
Yeah, but now it's moving again.
I think I've got these things backwards. I tell you what I'll do. We'll go back here. So I did do 2 of them, I think. So let's just ignore that. Yeah, I know I got it confused somehow, but we should be good from here on. Maddgoth. Syed.
Yep.
He's casting a spell.
Okay, can I tell what it is?
Let me look at your sheet. And if you've got the spell, then yes, I'll let you do that. You don't know what he's casting.
I'll counterspell it.
At what level?
3rd.
Make me roll me a d10 and add your intelligence modifier to it.
1.
Oh, just enough. Just enough. So you see him casting, but then you cancel out the spell. And I'll tell Art, but not Syed, was a banishment spell.
Ah.
And it was 4th level, and you needed 14 to counterspell it. And you did. So well done.
Just enough.
Just enough. And he is going to step into this room to the side here. Kane.
Okay. I don't suppose I get attack of opportunity since he was stepping away from me.
I don't think he was right next to you. Was he right next to you? No, I don't think it was. No attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to pursue him. I am going to swing.
Okay.
Azure Edge.
Roll me a D. Actually, I'll roll a D20. Okay, so that means you hit, but you actually hit one of his illusion, his mirror images, so that doesn't actually hit. Just 1 second.
Does it disrupt the illusion so that it's that one's no longer there?
That's exactly what it does.
Yeah, no, it's 8 or higher, and then 11 or higher for the second one, the third one.
Okay, now as you hit him, does he hit you with a melee attack? Nope, you're good. So, yep, you hit, and one of the illusion popped out, and now you see 3 of them.
Okay, I'll swing again.
Okay, that one misses. So just miss altogether.
All right, and then I'll use a bonus action. I'm going to do.
Okay, you missed. So.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Scratch that. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so you hit once, but there's an illusion, but it pops out of existence. There's 3 of them now. He just sits back at you and grins. You have to try better than that, fool. Cross.
Alright, so first of all, I'm going to step outside. Ooh. So that's 5 feet. Ooh. Okay, let me just move a little bit to the north right here. So 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to cast Conjure Animals. Just to
You gonna bring your
help us
snaky
a little
snake
bit
friend?
with that. Yeah. bringing the snake.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
Just
Let me
roll
just
for
roll
that. There we
initiative.
go. Yep.
And oh, just before me. That's a terrible roll. All right, and yep, that's about it. No bonus action.
Okay. Now this fight is not going to be over quickly. Shall we do one more round with everybody, and then we'll take a break? How does that sound?
Sure.
Okay, so one more round. So Cross, that was you. Joseph. This thing's right next to you.
Yep, it is. That is ugly as all get out. I don't really have a lot of good options with all this stuff here. I am going to attack it. Booming blade on it. So tier line. Don't fail me.
16 misses. Glances off this thick leather hide of this demonic creature.
And then a regular attack with tier line. Oh!
Oh man.
And then Joseph is going to Misty Step as a bonus action. Oh, not that, sorry. Misty Step and minus that off. And where's he going to go? Oh, he's just going to get out of striking range of that thing.
Okay.
And then he's going to go there. And then I see Balin. I see the wizard. And I'll just stay right there for now.
Okay.
Right there,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. Balin. This creature's snarling at you, ready to pounce. You're muted, buddy.
Not that I want him to kill me or anything, but did he miss his turn? Or did he?
He's
or
going
did
to
he-
go right after you. Is he? Yes, he's going to be right after you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to bonus action take my potion of greater healing.
Okay, so that's 4d4 plus 4.
4d4. Okay. So 14.
14, yep. Not bad.
Yep, not bad. Okay. I'm gonna move a little closer to my comrades. I still, I don't think I can kind of see the outline here. But does that give me line of sight, or is he inside the other room? It's kind of hard to
Now
tell.
he's inside the other room. You can take a shot, but it'll be +5 to his armor class.
In that case, I'm going to target this creature again.
Okay. 18 and 28. Both of those hit. 15 and 13. Got it.
So 38. Okay. And I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. So this creature. Flies up to you with a huge speed. He takes out his claw. Oh, wind up and didn't click it right. And rolls a 18. Oh, which misses. Comes back with the other claw. And rolls an 11. So both of those miss. But then he just bamps out of existence. You're not sure what happened, but he's no longer there. Snapper.
All right. And I can't see anything from this angle, so I'll go ahead and dash.
Are you on the ceiling?
No.
Okay. I'm not sure if you saw it on your movement, but you did see the creature down over here. Did you see it as you moved past?
Yeah, I did, but I was dashing, so that's all I could do.
Okay, so dash. Any bonus actions?
Nope, that's it.
Syed.
All right, Syed is gonna come through here. That's actually as far as he's gonna dash through the snake.
As far as you get.
That's as far as I get. Still can't see the wizard, unfortunately. That's it.
Okay, this creature. How smart is this creature? It is going to go for the snake. Kind of attack once with its claw. What was it, 14? It's terrible. Oh, it still hits. So first of all, the snake takes 12 points of slashing damage. Have the snake make a constitution saving throw.
Second.
Okay, for a start, it takes an additional... up here. So additional 5 points of damage. As his wound just appears on the side of the snake, and the wound continues to bleed even after the attack has finished. I'm just going to put this on here to imply that the snake is bleeding. And then he's going to cast a spell of some sort, and you don't see one demon, you see 4 demons. Snake. Like it's the mirror image spell he could cast as a bonus.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like
It's not like
summoning
4
it.
demons, but you see 4
Yeah,
creatures.
yeah.
I'm not sure which one is which.
Okay,
The snake
perfect.
is more than welcome to take an attack.
Yeah, the snake is going to try to constrict.
Okay, that
So
hits.
20.
But now roll me a d20.
Okay.
So that hits, right, Joseph? A 3.
Yeah, 6 or lower. 6 or lower gets him.
Okay, so you get him. So
Awesome.
he does take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Yep, and
He's
he's
grappled.
restricted. And the snake is going to move both himself and the thing over there, kind of like to the entrance of the room. So it can move 15 feet. So yeah, I want the thingy to be kind of like over here.
Snake out of the way. I'll say
Sure.
like that. How's that?
Yeah, awesome,
Okay, nice move.
perfect. That was very lucky. I was not expecting that.
Especially with the mirror image.
Yep.
Okay,
All right. I'm gonna try to hit Maddgoth again. Let's see. We'll swing Azure Edge.
It's an 8 or lower this time, Malcolm.
okay. So let me roll a d20. D20 roll. Oh, there were 13, so that misses, right? Takes out an illusion.
Fix on illusion. Now it's 11 for the last one.
Okay, so you got two images here.
2. One's the real guy. One's
Mm-hmm.
fake one. All right. So we'll swing again here.
That hits. So let me roll a d20. What does that mean, Joseph?
That means you hit the wizard. And then not the illusion.
Okay, so roll damage.
All right. Let's see. So that's my damage. And then I'm going to, as a bonus action,
Okay. So, okay. Got it. And you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Constitution saving throw. He rolls an 11. So what does that mean?
Let's see. So I believe that means he's blind until he either gets hit or makes a successful save, and he has to do it each turn.
At the end or beginning?
Let's see. What does it say here? It says creatures blinded by this spell makes Constitution saving throw at the end of its turn.
So it's going to be blind for at least a turn. So, as you hit him, by the way, he erupts in fire like a fire shield goes out. And you take 2d8 fire damage just from hitting him. You take 10 points of damage for the privilege.
Sweet.
Now. Can you make me a charisma saving throw, please? Kane.
Yes.
It's gonna be a warehouse. And
Yeah, don't attack me, Kane.
Let's give me 1 second here. Using a bonus action, he's going to disappear from in front of you. Don't know where he went. I'm going to make him another Constitution saving throw to see if he's blind. Still. He is still blinded. Okay. Rosk.
Alright, so Cross is going to move closer to the party, so this is like 10 feet. I'm going to move in front of Joseph. I see no one. That should be like 25 or something. Finally, one last step over here. Can I discertain what is that thing over there?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what is that thing over there? I can see just a...
Oh, it's the same as this thing over here.
Okay. So I currently have going to throw on its way just because I don't see anyone. I don't see anybody else. I'm going to throw its way just a male passive arrow.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, but still, it's a half damage.
5.5. Got it. So 5.
And that's about it.
Okay,
I
so...
was really hoping I could see the wizard.
Oh, who knows where the wizard is. I shouldn't have told you that he was still blind, but he is still blind. We'll pick it up next week, guys. We'll see how you go, and thanks for drinking the poison.
Right. Malcolm, when we come back next week on the Blinding Smite, it deals damage, but it says on a next attack. So I'm not sure if that means the attack I just did or the next attack.
I know that one. It is actually it's you choose when you do it. Like I think it lasts for a minute. So when you cast as a bonus action, it's the next time you hit, you can elect to use it.
Got it.
Okay.
But if I can find him and I hit him next time, you'll get that 3d8.
Well, no.
You cast it, and if you hit, the spell goes off.
Yeah.
So you did hit, and it took the extra radiant damage and is blinded because he failed his Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so he did take the damage then. Okay, got it.
He did
Okay.
take the damage, yep. Okay, but thank you, gentlemen. We'll see how you go next week against a very
All right,
powerful magic user, and Kane kind of screwed up my plans, which is always encouraged by players. To
Yay!
good solutions. Okay, we'll see you next week, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Take care.
Bye.